Assalamu alaikum. This is Muhammad Khair, math teacher at KKI Schools, and our mission today to do the revision for final exam for my best students, the great students and the beautiful students. And I will take this question. Okay, so focus on me. This is lesson 3.8, by the way, union and intersection sets. Okay, good. Read the question. Anyone can read it here. A ski shop owner surveyed 200 people who ski or snowboard. If 196 people ski and 154 people do both activities, how many people snowboard? Okay, in this kind of the question, directly, don't think, go and call Mr. Venn and ask him, may I use your diagram? So I have to draw like this directly without thinking. Okay, teacher, why you do this? I draw two sets. Each set represent one set represent sky and one set represent the snowboard. Okay, so this is for the sky, the first circle, and this is for the snowboard. Okay, are you happy now? Are you serious? Okay, now this is the first step. Okay, it is easy. Now the key word here, this word, both. You have to looking for both word, this one, and see the number here. 154 people do both. Select both. Okay, so this is the keyword, and what is the number that represent the both of these activities? So teacher, if I have another question, I have to looking for both. Yes, you have to looking for both and see the number that belong to the both, which is 154, and write it here in the intersection area. Okay, teacher, what else? And as you see here, he said if 196 people sky. So teacher, I have to put the 196 inside the sky circle. Be careful, don't do this before, do this before you cut this number from the 196. So 196 negative or minus 154. So I have to cut this number, teacher, then the number that represent both from the given number in the question. Yes, every time, yes. Okay, so 6 minus 4 equal 2, 9 minus 5 equal 4, so 42 here, my dear student. Change the color. Okay. But actually, he don't ask me about the people who sky only. And this 42 is represent the people who do sky only. But the 196 represent the people who sky and do snowboard also. Okay, or some of them make snowboard. Okay, teacher, how we can answer this question? It is easy, my dear student. Okay, you know the total of the numbers, the big number that comes in the start of the question, it is 200. So write it in the top here, all of time. So the total number which represent 200 in this time, you write it up here. And what you have to do, you have to know what is the number that represent snowboard, or that represent the people who do snowboard? Okay, teacher. Okay, so you write like this. I have the total number is 200 minus the number of the people who do sky, which is 196. That's give me 4 students. These 4 students, they do what? They do only the snowboard. Only 4 people do snowboard only. I cannot explain it more. So 4 people do snowboard only. They don't do a sky. But he asked me how many people snowboard here. So you have to add 4 plus 154. That's mean the answer of this equation is 154 plus 4, which equal 158. So the answer is 158 for this equation. So let us revise what we did here. We take the number that represent both. In your question, you're looking for both, and you see which number is represent both and put it in the middle here. The second step, what is the given? He give me the sky. I cannot put the 196 here until I cut this number from it, which is 154. Okay, what else, teacher? You know the total number, take it and cut from it 196, give you this number. This number represents the people who snowboard only. But the question he asked me, how many people snowboard? So I have to add 4 plus 154 equal 158. Okay, so my dear student, be careful. If he put here only, the answer will be 4. Okay, but if you don't have only here, you have to add 4 plus 154, which equal 158. This is the first part. Let us move here. He give me a 2 group, for example. L equal x whole number less than 5. Okay, so the first of all, I have to convert this from this form to roster form. Roster form means I have to write the group like this. But how come? I have to explain what happened here. X is a whole number less than 5, so L equal 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this called roster form. Okay, so if you ask me L union N, what I have to do? I have to put those elements with these elements. I have to put them in one group, all of them, without repeating. So I put the first group 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put the second group 2. I have it, I cannot put it. 4, I cannot put it, but 6 and 8, now I make the union. Okay, my dear student. Okay, what if he asks me about intersection? Okay, it is easy. You draw like this and you find the common element between, or the similar element between L and N. The similar, it is 2, so I write here 2, and as you see it is 4 also. So L intersect N, that means the 2 and the 4 you can find it in L and you can find it in group N. Okay, so this is the answer of L intersection N. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.